Hello, lovely people. This is Kathy. Nothing so strange. I'm down here in the shop right now with the puppy on my lunch break. And I'm gonna make up for how I have not been posting lately. If you've ever looked at the first video of the shop used to end right here. And sorry, she needs more attention. And we have doubled the size. Look how far back it goes now. But this has been a lot of moving and rearranging and a whole lot of new stock coming in. And I'll make a video. I keep saying I'm going to make a video showing it all. And I'm always in such chaos. But I wanted to talk about cards today. Those are decks I have bought and not had a chance to open yet. So I'm going to choose one today and open it and go through it with you. What are our choices? This is going to be such a late to the party thing because I've seen so many videos on all of these. But the point is to flip through it and be excited. So let's see if the puppy will let us. Hang on a second while I pop this in. Okay, I'm going to have to stitch that together. I kept going and then I wasn't recording for some reason, so you missed the exciting part where I took the plastic off. And I was saying, has that rose petally Hay House feel. Hay House has really good sales really often. You should always wait for a good sale to get a deck from Hay House. And I like the rose petal feel. Oh, that is beautiful. Look at that. A gorgeous, gorgeous box. Let's look at the book. Chunky little book. How many pages? Artist. Any weird squeaky sounds are the puppy over there chewing her toy. 100, almost 200 pages. No space wasted on pictures. It's all words. And we have affirmations. And intro, imagery, symbols, reading the cards, spreads, and then stuff about the cards. Looks like another COVID project. COVID brought us a lot of good decks. But I'm here for the cards. I'm just about the cards, so let's get to the cards. I kept hearing, glare on the table. I kept hearing people saying Mindscapes, Mindscapes, Mindscapes is going to be mass market and being all excited. And once I saw them, I realized why. Those are gorgeous backs. Look at that. Scenic, not reversible. Look at that. Look at that little ship. Beautiful art. Let's see. There's a little stickiness there. Don't feel like it's going to be terrible. But I just thought these were so incredibly beautiful. And I wanted to see how the artist, I should know this, John Rice, how he spoke about these scenes and what his point of view was. And some of it, I think it's going to make sense. Ship waits in harbor ready to sail while the sky depicts the old adage, Red sky at night, sailor's delight. Red sky at morning, sailor take warning. Okay, so, you know, that's sort of typical full meaning. I like it when, I love the RWS. I really love it, but it's fun sometimes when people keep the meaning but shift up the imagery. So there's our person boarding, maybe boarding the ship. There's their little doggy. We have the red sky, but is it morning or is it night? I don't know. And oh, just flipping through, I see colors are going to have a lot of meaning here. So there's going to be color theory, and there's going to be symbols, Howling Wolf and the Moon, Petroglyph Owl and the Hermit. This is going to be an absolute joy to go through. Okay, and I know we have, get back over, get my disorganized self back over, the element air, planet Uranus, a lot of keywords, symbol sailing ship, stowaway red cloak, dog, red skies, and liquor bottles. And then other symbols that I'm going to have to look up. Okay, but that's beautiful. So the Fool, Magician. What do I see here? Oh, that's beautiful. The ray of light coming in. And we have the lantern on the table. And what are those? Again, let's look at the book. Brilliant light from the heavens pierces the skylight and illuminates a glittering crystal cave like a bolt of inspiration. Signs of skilled workers are scattered about, tools and ladders, lantern, pickaxe, gemstones, and pan on the table, the four elements, fire, air, earth, and water. Oh, there is so much buried in here. Crystal cave. This makes me think of the Southern Gothic. There's the crystal grotto card there. Nice. Oh, the High Priestess. Oh, noisy people on the street. Puppy might have to bark at that. Let's see. Beautiful. I love how in this deck there's signs of humans, but they are only part of the story. I think that's such a good way to think about the world and our place in it. We're here, we shape it, hopefully for the best. And when we get to the minors, I know the suits there. This is beautiful. I gotta stop and see what he says about the lovers. But I know the suits in the minors show really the ephemeral nature of human society, and I found that really attractive. A lone figure, face downcast and lost in thought, waits atop a hill in a gazebo strung with garlands. Perhaps they're waiting for a lover to arrive, perhaps they're moments away from marriage and are contemplating their future, or perhaps they're waiting for you. As you approach, the garden path in front of you splits. You can ascend to the gazebo's comforting light or pass through the garden gate and into the enchanted unknown. Which will you choose? Oh man, that's beautiful. Remember, when you commit to one course, something else must be sacrificed in the process. Ensure that you're at peace with leaving one thing behind to pursue another. Oh, what an absolutely wonderful description of the lovers. Because you have like the lover's meaning and you have the meaning of choice. I've been spending a lot of time looking at forking paths and crossroads in all my cards. I need to make a video on that. Oh, that Chariot. Yeah, the rivers were the chariots for the Egyptian kingdoms. Or were the highways, I should say. The boats were the chariots. Strength. And again, humans. Look at the majesty of nature there. Doing this on my lunch break, so I cannot read every single page to you as much as I would like to right now. Now, where's our little owl? Okay, back to the book. I know he said there was going to be an owl in there somewhere. And I probably just can't see it because I've been ruining my eyes on the computer all morning. High in the mountains is a cave where a fire burns bright against the oncoming night. There is only one path forward, and it sends up a steep, rocky staircase perilously close to the cliff's edge. Carved into the stone all around are ancient glyphs and primitive symbols like the owl, which signifies wisdom. So it is carved into the cliff somewhere. Wow, I have trashed my eyes. I cannot make out an owl yet. The spreadsheets take their toll. Oh well. I will come back with my magnifying glass. I realized I was feeling a certain way about being able to see, so I got more magnifying glasses. They're all over the house. And I put them in the shop. Ooh, the Wheel of Fortune. That's a spider web. What's lucky for the spiders, not lucky for the fly. That's beautiful. The Scene and Justice. We have our various halls of justice. The Hanged One. The Polar Bear. I was wondering, I don't have the Landscapes Tarot yet. I have it in the shop, but I don't have a copy for myself yet. And I know they have that. I think it's the Death card has the Polar Bear. That one, though, you don't get as much sense of human habitation, and I am just so drawn to these paintings. Or drawings, I guess paintings. I should look up the process. It's beautiful. Ooh, Volcano on Temperance. Interesting. Not necessarily what you think, but yeah, I mean the fire and then the lava and the steam pour into the sea, and cool off and build something new. That's really interesting. I'll have to see what they think. The Devil. I've seen conversations online where people had this card up close and were trying to figure out if you can see things in the reflections. You know, are there little devils hidden there or not? But, you know, the loneliness of the city at night, that can be enough devil. Oh, we have our people fleeing from the tower. Let's see. There is such a old school fairy tale feel to this. Like my generation old school fairy tale before Disney caught hold of every single one. And we had the old myth and enchantment tales with, you know, your artists like Maxfield Parrish as the illustrators. And it was a different aesthetic. Very much a different style. Star, how beautiful is that? There's our howling wolf. I do like a moon card without humans in it. The sun. Look at our little people there on the path. Is that person flying a kite? Lovely. I love flying a kite. We don't really get enough wind here. But if I go to the beach, I spend most of my time flying a kite. Oh, the dog complains. Judgment. The raised graves. Feels a little New Orleans-y. Oh, listen to that puppy complaining. And the world. Wow. And when I was, ooh, extra cards. Catacomb. The detail on these is just exquisite. A lot of ladders in these. That's neat. And the great work. And you're wondering, what is the great work? Nature or the beautiful city of the humans? Or both. But I was starting to say that I heard some conversation about whether the artist had taken the easy way out with the minors, but I think it is just really interesting to have the same scene throughout time to illustrate the ideas. Let's look at our branches here. Ace of Branches, new enterprise, inspiration, growth. And we have the singular sapling breaking through the fertile ground. Essence of new enterprise. Two branches. We have another sapling nearby. And we got partnerships and informed decisions. Evening skies suggest a period of waiting. Misty moon, obscurity. And then the three saplings have taken root. They're signs someone has been tending the trees with a roll of fence and some posts. Surrounding grass appears manicured. Person has seen the potential in the area and cultivated it. Interesting. And then by 4, we have large fruiting trees and a time of harvest and bounty. And so this is really neat. We are getting the theme, I think the traditional meanings, just with the changes in the landscape here. Instead of the people coming out of the city with their arms raised to celebrate, we're seeing the harvest itself. That's beautiful. Okay, let's keep going here. Yeah, and then the 5, we have our time of conflict. 6, more of a sense of victory again. Ooh. Fire in 7, and do we have rain falling? That's interesting. Let's see. Wildfire spreading quickly. Air is filled with smoke. Rain, yeah, it is rain. Rain slashes down to combat this destruction. All is not lost. Glimmer of blue sky. It's interesting how, here we have renewal. How a landscape can tell such a story. The 9. Oh, look at our little guy here. And the 10, we're back to a forest again. Beautiful. Okay, now interesting. Page. Night. Queen and King. So we're looking at the area from a human perspective, and this is very much childlike. This is a child up in a tree house, I think, looking down. In the night, we've got the tent, somebody out on a campaign. The Queen looking out from the interior. There's that idea of more of domesticity. In the King, we see a symbol of industry. Let's see what else we see. The Watchfire. So, I'm not seeing brighter weight symbols, but this looks like some sort of cold house where you store all your provisions, your canned work. So, Interesting. We do have the sunflower. All right. Let's keep going here with the tides. So our tides cups, I'm assuming. Ace. Looks like the sun rising. Sometimes when I've been at the beach, especially at St. Augustine, just beautiful beach. I just get up before sunrise and sit on the balcony and take a million pictures of the sunrise every year. Can't stop myself. Look at that. Playfulness and friendship. Evening coming on, some loneliness there. The figure's kind of slumped over. That's beautiful. How many times have I said that so far? 5. Looks like we got troubles in a storm. 6. This looks like it could be nostalgic for lighter days. The 7. What do we have? A dreaminess, maybe. The night. Some clouds and stars breaking through. We have our 7 little stars there instead of the usual cups. Ooh, okay, the 8. We have 8 lightning strikes, a storm, and look at that beautiful moon. 9. Oh, we've got the rainbow in the 10. Little bird family celebrating it. And let's see. Page, knight, queen, king, and we have that same kind of movement here again. More youthful pastime, the adventurer, more of the home and hearth, and more of the power or industry. Oh, I'm loving these so much. Spires. Nice ace. 2, we have the forking path. I love how many of these have moons in it. Did y'all get to see the eclipse the other night? We were covered with thick clouds and had a drizzle the whole time, so no lunar eclipse for me. Oh well, I caught the last one anyway. What do we have here? We have a broken bridge. Fitting. And here we just have a peaceful moment, a moment of rest. 5 and the 6. Here we have much more human development and encroachment. So that's our journey here for water, huh? 7. Look at the light in that one. It's very somber. The 8. These are much more subtle. Well, that's very gray. Got a star there, I guess. Misty, foggy. Ooh, look at the night falling for the 10. And again, let's see, we have the page. Oh my. Is the page also in a hot air balloon? I believe so. Looking at a different one. So, well, that's one way to travel across these valleys. Is the night coming across in a cockpit? I believe so. I think we're in a plane. The Queen again, looking out from, looks like a cave. And who all do we have here? Some figures and foliage and oh, the king, just like a king, climbed to the top and put a flag in it. Anytime I see a flag now, I think of Eddie Izzard's bit about flags. It's pretty funny if you haven't seen it. Anyway, okay, stones. So finally, stones. Got a sort of plateau or a mesa or desertish area, and a little bitty house. Oh, now the area is developing. It's joined by another. Different plants. This is making me, I know I've mentioned several times here how addicted I am to the podcast Fall of Civilizations. It's just fascinating hearing these stories about so many different civilizations that lasted for thousands of years and then crumbled. And you see that in these cards. Just the building and the progress and the glory, and then the reverse with all the scaffolding. Again, always just likes a lot of ladders. Peak and the fall. And it's funny that the fall is the 10, but look at this. We're in a different era and we're discovering stars in the sky, discovering these old ruins, wondering about the people who lived there. And here is our youthful page. Those little posable guys in the shop. Artistic vision here. And the knight is out in the stables. We got some sort of, that just says donkey to me. I wonder if it's a donkey. Have to look in the book and see what he meant. Oh, the queen is in the very lush palace. And the king. Well, I am absolutely thrilled with this deck. I'm so excited. And if you're still here, thank you for watching all the way through. A sort of slow and talky video. And tell me what you think of the deck. Tell me if you have the deck, or if you were one of the people that had the Kickstarter version, or I think it was Kickstarter. And now I'm going to go upstairs and try to stitch the different parts of this video together for you and post it. Maybe I'll run downstairs and do another one because, as I said, I have a lot of decks that have been piling up that I have not opened. Oh, the puppy wants me to say, because I've been busy with the puppy. Here's one. Duane. Good girl. Y'all take care. Thanks for watching.